Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. It is December 28th and we're gonna work on our junk journal today. So for today, we only have a couple left, right? So I want to do number 25 today, make a winter themed collage. So let me go ahead and mark this one off. All right, so that was number 25. It'll be easy to remember. So, I kind of had to think about this one, to be honest with you. As I've been flipping through my journal, I realized I've got quite a few winter scene spreads, and I kind of thought, well, that's a pretty obvious go-to for winter, right? What else could I potentially do that could represent winter? And so then I started just flipping through some magazines again that I had, and I realized, boy, I got quite a few pretty great images that I could use from magazines. So I started pulling some out. This one obviously would be perfect, and then this one from Victoria Designs again would be a really good thing to potentially use. So I did keep those two out. We'll see. We're gonna do a full 2-page spread and one that doesn't have pockets. So probably one of the first spreads. That doesn't matter. You don't care about that. Okay, so here are here are some of the images or the pages that I pulled out. I have way too many here for me to really use in this collage, but as I was going through the magazine, there's obviously a lot of there's a lot of really great pictures of outdoor wintry scenes, but then there's stuff like this that make me think of warm and cozy winter, like what do you do on the inside in the indoors. So for this is a perfect example of something I would love to have. Some yummy looking hot chocolate. This says Crystal Cave, but it looks an awful lot like ice to me. Yeah, I don't even know where that is exactly. This very clearly, it's screaming winter. Actually, if I was to use some of this, I think it would be maybe that tree, maybe some of this over here, but I don't know that I would necessarily use the girl. This, I want to sleep in that bed. So I really like that idea. I like this front porch. Probably cut off that part of it and just keep, this led in the chair. This one was cute, but I don't know if it'll make it into it or not, but I thought that was cute. We've got a wintry snowy fox. I picked a lot of really big images. I love this image, but then also this saying, it says, "I wonder if snow loves the trees and fields, that it kisses them so gently," by Lewis Carroll. So I kind of feel like I want that in my collage somewhere. Some more wintry trees. A couple really good pictures here, but I really like this horse. I just really like the horse. So there's that. Obviously gorgeous images again, but I think I want to use Winter Dreams. Oh, and even maybe that. Yeah, I like that. So then I have these print-offs too, but I don't think any of these are really going to work. Maybe some of these stamps. So now is the hard part where I have to figure out how to take this and turn it into something. So let's struggle through that together, huh? No, I don't think, honestly, I think it's probably going to come pretty fast. So I already know I want this. So I'm going to go ahead and rip this piece piece out. And I want to be a little bit careful because the rest of this page is gorgeous too. So I could use that somewhere else potentially. Okay, so maybe that's where we start. Maybe I kind of whittle it down to kind of the elements that I know I want to use and then go from there. So I know for sure I want Winter Dreams. I'm not 100% sure I want the rest of that yet or not. It's nice though. So, okay, so put that off to the side and we'll save this for later. I know I want this horse. This horse actually reminds me of my mom's horse that we had as I was a kid. When I was a kid, my mom's horse was named Trigger, and she had her horse since she was in high school. That horse lived to be 32 years old. So the horse was mostly at her uncle's house. He had horses. He lived in the country on a farm, and they had horses and things. Okay, I want to not rip this out just yet because I don't know for sure if I want it. I think I'll wait on that one too. I think I'm going to say no to this. And so Trigger came to live with us when we moved to the country. I was going into 4th grade when we moved to the country. We moved during the summer before I was in 4th grade. And I don't remember. We were there for a few years. I was probably 6th, 7th, 8th grade when we had him. We had him for several years before he passed away eventually. But he was a pretty special horse. He was he was fun. I have a picture of me riding him, and we had 2 outdoor cats. One of them was mine, and he was a big fluffy ginger cat who unfortunately I got him as a kitten. He was probably 8 weeks old when I got him, and they were always outdoor cats. And anyway, to finish my other story, my long-haired cat at the time was an adult cat at that point. Picture of me riding Trigger with Toby, my cat, sitting on his bum on his backside. So, and I was riding, bareback. But anyway, so we got Toby when he was probably 8 weeks old, I would imagine. And he was meant to be an outdoor cat. He and we had another ginger cat come to us as a stray who, poor thing, he got, we don't know exactly what happened to him. One of our neighbors found him in the ditch near our houses, and poor guy, half of his tail had been cut off somehow, and I'm sure he probably got hit by a car or something. But one of the best cats ever. We named him Stubby. And so anyway, but Toby, when he was probably still kind of a kitten, probably a little bit less than a year old, my dad, we lived in the country, but my dad still worked in the big city near us. And so he was on call one weekend and got called into work, and it was the winter time, or cold enough that the cats wanted to stay warm. And I don't know, he must have just gotten home from something else or something, but so maybe his car was still warm, but the kitten Toby climbed up into, I think, the wheel well or something, and I just totally butchered this. as my dad drove quickly away to get to work, about half mile down the road, he heard thump, 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 thump. And it was poor Toby. And of course, my dad was probably going fairly quick. So my dad brought Toby back home, and thankfully we nursed him back to health. He was never quite right afterwards. I think he had a bit of brain damage from that. But he was the most adorable cat, the sweetest cat ever. If you ever pet him or anything, he just absolutely loved it. But he would drool when you pet him. Oh, the sweet little thing. But, you know, they were farm cats. I mean, we didn't farm, but essentially they were farm cats. So, okay, so I'm going to wait. I'm not sure because I totally butchered this. I might just go for this picture instead, but we'll kind of see how the rest of the page is looking first. So let me get rid of my scraps here. So to do a collage, you really should start with, I guess there's not really any rules per se, necessarily. Typically you would start with a background of some kind, but I'm thinking I have enough here. I might be able to just do my own background. I mean, this might be a true collage where it's literally just kind of like glue book style, where I just kind of glue stuff wherever it makes sense. And in the end, we have what we have. So this is not something I have a lot of experience doing. So we are going to experiment together. How's that sound? Okay, so, I really do think that would look good. And I really like the colors. I kind of want to get that spoon in here too. I think that would be kind of cool. I'm just going to keep going for the whole way because I may want to use more of that or not. I don't know. I don't like that it's got the name of the magazine. So let's just take some of this off. Plus, it's straight edge on the bottom there, so. Okay, so we have our mug of hot cocoa. And if that one doesn't work, we still have this one, and I can just kind of use this one only and have some of the green peeking out. Okay, so let's keep our smaller pictures for later. I do think I really want to get this blue one on here somehow. So how do we do that? I think it's going to take up quite a bit of space. Actually, I think if we cut it off about right there, that would give you enough. Let's see. To give you an idea. Oh, even this would be nice. Could do this on this side. Oh, okay. I kind of like that too. Okay, so let me rip some of this down. Gotta get rid of those white edges. Well, I didn't intend for this to be story time, but I guess it could be. It's fun to, you know, these December dailies, you do kind of really get to know people. Because it's just kind of natural to start talking about, you know, this, that, and the other, about yourself. So, okay, let's get rid of this. And we can rip down. I need to start watching more glue book videos, people who do glue books. I find it so relaxing to watch that kind of thing. I don't know about you, if you've ever really done much of that or not. Okay, so, yep, that's enough. I wanted to make sure I got at least some of the ground down there. Okay, so when I laid this down, I realized how cool it could be to potentially have them on both sides of the page. I do want to get rid of some of this though, but keep the saying. So we'll use this somewhere, and I'll put this off to the side for my scraps. Okay, and we'll cut this down just a little bit too. This is something I've kind of challenged myself to do more of in the next year, is this kind of thing, because it's good for me to expand my horizons a little bit. Another reason why I was kind of thinking of using magazine pages is because they're thinner and I've got bulk happening in this journal now, so I was thinking it might be kind of nice to reduce some of that bulk. Okay, so part of the thing I love about these mugs is the handle, and I'm not sure I really want to cover that up, so now I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't just I think I'm going the wrong direction. And honestly, the spoon is cute, but it's not necessary. I just thought it would be kind of interesting to have that in here. I keep doing this the wrong direction. You gotta tear away. Okay. No harm done. No harm done. We got some weird edges, but I can fix that. Okay, so something like that. I think I'm leaning more towards this one now. So let's trade these and see what we think. And we can cover up some of the trees, but that would be fine. Okay, so I like where we're going. What else do I have over here? I've got that fox. I think it's cool, but I think he might be a little bit too big. I think we'll probably let him not be in this one. I do really like this color combination though here. So I'm going to take some of this from the top. I don't know, just this to me kind of makes me think of like an iceberg or something. So if we did something like this where this was up here, we could pull it down a little bit. I don't mind that the book is kind of peeking through. Yeah, I don't think I want... Actually, this wouldn't be such a bad thing to have as the background. I do like the turquoise and blue combination going on. And we can do something like this. That's really interesting. There's a lot of color. But it could be a really fun background. I'm just gonna kind of lay things out here. So kind of see what I think. Okay, I don't know if I want to cover up that completely. But I'm liking it so far. I think it's really kind of cute. Okay. We'd want a little bit of the headboard to show so you know that it's a bed. And then we could put, I like the horse there. And then the last thing I did that I think I really kind of wanted was this, and we could put this. Oh, and then this. At this point, I like this, but well, I do. I like this. We can make this work. Okay. I've got more room over here. I can scooch that over, and we can tuck that behind here. I'll have to clean this up a little bit. Boy, that kind of came together, didn't it? And the colors are fun. All right. Sold. I think that's pretty darn cool. The only thing is I didn't get this in there, but to be honest with you, I just don't think that would even work. So, or these, but again, I thought this one might be a bit of a struggle anyway. Yeah, we got the ones that I really kind of wanted to do. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take a snapshot in my brain of where things are, and some of this might kind of move around a little bit, but I think I want to get the, well, we need to clean this up just a little bit without ripping, ooh, ripping any of the, oh, you know what? This should probably be down here if we have Winter Dreams up there. But I can mess around with that. Okay, so, I like that. Or maybe even down here. Okay, we'll mess around with that. We've got a pretty good foundation here, though. So, what I want to do now is get this cut out, or you know what I'm trying to say. Get this ripped just so that it's ready to go as the background, and get that glued down. And if there is still room, this one wouldn't be, I really do like this one. Wouldn't be a bad thing to add either. So, okay, I just kind of want to see how much room I have to play with here. Make sure this doesn't go too far above. I don't mind if it sticks out a little bit, but yeah, okay, so I need to take off this from the other direction. Okay, so a little bit more down here. And this can kind of stick out just a little bit over here too, so I think we got plenty of room. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and, how do I want to stick this down? With glue stick, I think, but I don't want to move this really. And just do a little bit at a time so I don't do something funny. do a glue book next year. What do you guys think? Would you be into that? I do want to start doing a series, and I haven't really told you guys yet, but I do want to do a series of weekly collage videos for next year. So that's going to be something fun and new. Partly because I just want more experience doing collages, and I think this that I found, and I'll do a video intro for it in the next few days, maybe even tomorrow. You guys, I thought I was going to be doing all kinds of Etsy stuff, doing all kinds of videos and things. I haven't. I've been doing my December daily, and that's pretty much it. But hopefully tomorrow, I think I've kind of finally gotten some of the things that I wanted to get done, like around the house and whatnot, done. And so I'll start doing some more stuff up here. It's just kind of been fun playing too. And I've been organizing and cleaning and things because, you know, when you get busy, when you get busy, you just don't make time for that as much as you probably should. And that was me for the last couple months. So I'm just kind of trying to make some sense and order of my craft room. So, all right. So anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna start doing a weekly collage series, and we'll see how that goes. I'm intending to do it all year, but you know, life happens, and we'll see what happens there. But as of now, I think that would be a fun series to start. And yeah, for me too, because I want to do better at just doing that kind of stuff. You know, with anything, practice helps. Practice makes permanent. Not perfect. Practice makes permanent. So, okay. So, I was watching... Who was I watching? Joy DeFee yesterday. She's been posting some past videos, and one of them was about doing collaging. And she had the best tip. She said, don't don't put glue everywhere. Just put it in the middle. And then that way you can stick stuff underneath there still. Actually, we won't need to. And it kind of lets you have some more freedom with your collage. Oh, well, that's stuck. It's not moving anymore. It lets you kind of play around with your images and where you think you want stuff to go. And then you'll still have room to kind of stick things underneath if you want to. So I loved that tip. I thought that was kind of genius. And I'm totally down for that. So, okay. So we've got Winter Dreams. And I do think I really want that to kind of go on top of the bed. Sort of like this. And I don't care that this is covering up that mug at all. I feel like I need to stick something down here so that it's here. Whoops, sorry. There we go. That's helpful. Now it's more evenly tall. Okay. So, we can scoot this over a little bit more, but I don't mind that it's spanning the spine. I think actually that helps to kind of bridge the gap a little bit. Winter Dreams. Alright, so originally I had the horse down here, and then this was up there, but I didn't like those next to each other like that. So what if we put this down here? We can scooch the mugs over just slightly, and then this, yeah, I think that's good. And then this can be like that. Okay, so then we've got our horse and our sled. Boy, I didn't really want to cover all of that crystal up. I do like him right here though. Okay, so let's just have a think for a second and see what we feel. Let's see what we feel. What if you're all yelling at me, put it down there. What if we did that? What if we just put this down here? Okay, I want to get rid of just a little bit more. You guys, I really like this. I think this is so cute. It's very different for me. But, you know, if you've been following me for any kind of time, you know that I do like to change my style up quite a lot. Okay. Well, how do I want to start gluing this down? Let me just start gluing stuff down. So I'm going to do what Joey just said, and we're going to put some glue in the middle, and then we'll come back and finish gluing it all for reals afterwards. I'm a little worried about using this glue on this magazine page, to be honest with you. How did I have this? Kind of like that. Oh, don't cover up the text. Okay, so let's glue this down. I don't really want to move it. All right. And I have to remind myself, it doesn't have to be 100% perfect, 100% perfectly glued, because, yeah, I can come back. Yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Darn it. I'm going to switch to glue stick. Which is fine. Okay, so we know where these go, so I'm going to pull these off, and this needs to be really secure in the spine anyway, so oh, we gotta glue this one down. Actually, I will use the stuff for this one because it's a little bit thicker, so it's not gonna show through. This was from the cover, I think, from the magazine. Oh, I hope that doesn't dry that way. Shoot. I hate that. I really, really do. And this one too. Bummer. Okay. So before I go too nuts with the glue stick, I'm gonna, let's see, where did we have? I need to cover up some words down here, so pro tip, don't use art glitter glue on magazine pages. I should have known that. Oh well. Well, since I'm over here, let's go ahead and finish this side. Oh, we still got to do a number and our date. I say that every day, don't I? Winter Dreams. And our sweet little horsey. Well, I guess I'm keeping that on there, aren't I? I guess that decision was made. Should we put him here? Or, no, I think I want, because otherwise there's a weird little gap right here. So, but I'm going to put him down just a little bit so he's not looking directly at like the pillows, which I don't know why, but it feels not right. Okay, down just a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but there's something about a coffee mug handle that's just like, it just makes the coffee mug so much better. If it's got a cool handle. Am I weird? Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll kind of need both of these, I guess. So finish gluing this down. Okay, that's not going anywhere. And if edges stick up, I'm not too worried about that because it's part of the charm, right? And then I'm going to use my glue stick on this part. Hopefully it'll stick okay on this slippery paper. All right. Okay, so what kind of numbers should we do? Oh, another thing I pulled out, and now that I'm looking at this, oh, I think I need to add. Oh, no, it's okay. Okay. I pulled out this that I got at the store today. I thought that things like this might be kind of fun. It's not necessarily Christmas, but now that I'm looking at this page, it's awfully blue, and that to me says silver and not gold. But now I'm kind of curious because this could be a really fun, interesting element to add. These are a little bit puffy. So I'm not sure how I feel about that necessarily. But, could warm it up. It would definitely warm it up. And then would we have a 25 in gold stickers? We have a 5. Do we have a 2? We have 2 2s and 2 5s. Okay, so should we add? I don't know. It's a little weird. This to me though does remind me of yeah, as I'm looking at this now on the screen, I'm not liking it at all. So, okay, we're not going to do gold. That has been banished from the situation. All right, so a while back we did a number. Where did that go? A really, really cute. Yes, like this. Super tiny, super cute. I think maybe this page is calling for that again, and we could do it maybe up here, and then I could do the date going this direction. So, but oh, you know what? I could. I don't know that I want to introduce stamping onto this. I feel like I'm kind of good with it the way that it is now. So, okay. So let's hold off on that idea. Oh, you know what else I have? These. But again, this is like super bulky, and I'm not sure. Although I did tell myself that I wanted to stick one of them. Oh my gosh. Well, I kind of have to do it now. I did tell myself I wanted to use one of these in my journal. So I guess we're going to do it. All right. So here's my numbers. I think black would look good. Let me close this. See how bad. Oh, it's not terrible. I mean, at this point... it's already pretty much there. So, okay, let's see. What should we use? Fabri-Tac, I suppose, but art glitter glue might work just as well. I'm going to do this, and if it falls off, I'll just put it, I'll put Fabri-Tac on there. Okay. It's pretty well covered. I think I had it about there. Oh my gosh, I love this spread. It's so different, but so cool. Okay, so we need 25. Yeah, no, I don't want any of those others. My ink pad. And it's so different from all the other spreads in this journal. Like, literally no other spread is going to be quite like this one. Well, I guess maybe that green collage is sort of, but that in itself is different too. So, okay, now we need our date. Oh. No, I think we got enough text on there. I don't want to keep adding more and more and more. I feel like we got enough. Your eye can wander and rest in places, and I think if I keep adding more, it's gonna wreck that, and I don't want to do that. So, okay. So December 28th, 2020, right there. Okay, guys. Well, this one was fun. So, yep, I think tomorrow we'll do another collage, but a very different kind of collage probably. So here's our page. Here's how the stamping turned out. And do you see that pretty, it's got like an iridescent something on there. And then December 28th, 2020. Okay. There we go. This was a lot of fun. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.